laws. It's just regulations passed by Herbert Walker Bush.
Right. Well, again, I didn't want to take any more time, but I just want to let people know it's an absolute Trojan horse, and I really hope that you'll help Dr. Hovind out with, screaming at your legislators, the policymakers, that they create this framework and then they go after good people, and it's got to stop, and we all have to, scream bloody murder about it.
Well, they, of course, went after you once. You had a trial, found not guilty. You might recap that for folks. And then I think a second time, correct, you didn't shut up, you intensified. Think about him. I know, because it's come out on record. They've told him, recant, go along, and we'll let you out. They said, just give us your ministry. We won't put you in jail. He said no. 10 years in jail just to hear how honorable and wholesome he was and to feel it in my gut, or a Christian would say in my spirit, made tears in my eyes. For the people that would put him in jail, I was about to say on air, man, I wouldn't want to get between, God and them. God's going to come after them, because I see people have judgment brought on them, not when they die, but on this world. And then the guest, after Hovind had left, brought up the article. We put it on screen. I'd forgotten his prosecutor was a horrid pedophile who committed suicide. So, I mean, just a year later or less, look at how judgment got brought on that guy. I mean, that's what's so scary about this. The God-fearing part of me shudders when I see the things these evildoers engage in.
I would encourage people, the way I've achieved the most peace is to pray for my enemies, pray for those who want to do me harm, and let God take care of the rest, and the peace will come. And I'm talking about even people that are mad because they go after Kent Hovind or Joe Bannister or Alex Jones. You still got to pray for them. That's what Jesus said to do, and it's best to follow what Jesus told us to do.
How have you done it? Because it would take 3 hours to tell the story, but they put you through living hell, and you've told me privately it made you a much stronger man, and that it's actually been rewarding. I mean, but describe what that process of going across the stormy seas been like for you. Former special agent, rising up quickly, great record, and then you found out about the Matrix, and Agent Smith came after you.
Well, the Matrix is a pretty good metaphor, because I really intended to spend a full 20-year career with the IRS, lots of family and friends that are in law enforcement, and really just wanted to do good by my country, use my financial skills to help my country and defend the Treasury and all these noble things. And a few years into the career, found that some allegations, that the IRS, with things you talk about a lot, how the IRS is really just a scam. It's a blood brother of the Federal Reserve, has to work with
the Treasury was seized. There was a financial coup.
Yeah, to cheat and steal from the people without them knowing. And so it took me 2 years to kind of wade through it all to see, wow, I think there's enough truth here that I should speak up. I spoke up. They told me to hit the road. They didn't fire me. They just said, you better hit the road, because we're not going to answer any of your questions. And that was in 1999, back in the last century. And I was attacked in 2004, indicted, acquitted in 2005, thankfully, as is deserved by Mr. Hovind and so many other people. And I don't really, when you say about crying, Alex, it really hurts me too, because I don't, we have to accept what our lot in life and God's will. And I got justice, and I deserved it. And there's so many people that deserve justice, and at least, in our eyes, and don't get it. So I just try my best here on the outside to make us stink. And there's lots of people like Mr. Hovind on the inside that are making us stink. And we all just have to help each other. And again, pray for our enemies while we're doing that, because we need to follow what God tells us to do, and then God will, I think, help us all the more.
Well, exactly. The fact that all this is coming out about the structuring laws and the harassment of Christians, and now the whole Christian community is starting to find out about Kent Hovind and saying, I remember him, he's in jail. I think in God's plan, he'll end up reaching even more people because of this persecution. And, he sounded stronger, because he was on with me a few times before they put him in jail. He sounded stronger now than he sounded 10 years ago.
I mean, look at all the, certainly in the Gospels, in St. Paul's writings, all those writers were persecuted crucified, tortured, and that's the words that we live by today. So we all have to do our best to be good examples and follow them as best we can, as imperfect as we are. But each one of us can do an awful lot. You know, every listener out there, and you're doing a great job. And all.
No, brother, you're doing a great job. We're all in this together. And this is a great test. There is a war going on, and that's what's so frustrating. The system doesn't want you to ever know the Federal Reserve's private or ever know the NSA spying, but all those veils are dropping so humanity can have a big choice whether we're going to go into total slavery or say no. God always gives us a choice, and we're being given a choice right now. Will we get the reprieve as Nineveh got? Undoubtedly, this beast system is going to come in, but do we get a reprieve, more time, or does it start to happen now? We're at that crossroads. The churches won't tell you that we set that course. It's our will. Thank you so much, Joe Bannister. We're going to come back, talk to Daniel, Mark, and others. Stu in Florida. I'm Alex Jones. Stay with us. Key information straight ahead.
It's no secret that government and big business buy in bulk and get huge discounts not available to the little guy. Until now. Introducing a breakthrough crowd buying website where people can join together, buy in bulk, and get massive discounts on millions of popular products. It's TogetherSave.com. TogetherSave.com. You can save 20, 30, or even 50% off tablets, smartphones, cars, appliances, textbooks, sports equipment, video games, and much more. All with free delivery. Check it out. TogetherSave.com. Visit now and start group buying today at TogetherSave.com.
Harvest Right, the makers of the only in-home freeze dryer, would like to present to you their greenhouses that double as emergency shelters. Their greenhouses simply snap together, no tools needed. As a greenhouse, it will stand for decades. It's incredibly strong, long-lasting, and it can be quickly put up or taken down. It is also ideal when used as an emergency shelter. Learn more about this great greenhouse and the money you can save over the big box store prices at harvestright.com. That's harvestright.com.
For all of recorded history, civilizations around the world praised the health benefits of silver. At InfoWars Life, our mission is to bring you the highest quality, purest, cleanest, effective colloidal silver on the market today for the lowest price available. You don't have to be a doctor to know. The fall and winter months are the most dangerous time of year in North America when it comes to you and your family's health. InfoWarsLife.com is very excited to announce our biggest run yet of Silver Bullet colloidal silver, exclusively available at InfoWarsLife.com. Now, InfoWarsLife.com has taken colloidal silver to the next level using a cutting-edge technique that is free of toxic artificial additives. Now more than ever, it's important to stock up on high-quality Silver Bullet from InfoWarsLife.com. No survival chest is complete without Silver Bullet. Secure your Silver Bullet today at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139. Silver Bullet.
Every business owner knows how tough it is to get financing for their business. Whether the cash is needed for expansion, repairs, or growth, when you need financing, you need a reliable source. Banks are happy to hold your deposits, but don't bother to ask them for a business loan. For 10 years, Merchant Capital Source has been helping small businesses just like yours get the money they need. If your business needs as much as $250,000, Merchant Capital Source can deliver in as little as 3 to 5 days, even if you have poor credit. If you've been in business for 6 months and produce at least $15,000 in monthly sales, there's a good chance you'll qualify. And talk about hassle-free. We don't need to see your tax returns, financial statements, or business plans. Rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau. Join the thousands of business owners who've learned the secret of using Merchant Capital Source to meet their capital needs. Log on to mccash.com right now for a free quote. That's mccash.com or call 800-296-0772. That's 800-296-0772. 800-296-0772.
Joe Biggs and Joe Jennings, two of the InfoWars crew, are out riding their choppers, their cruisers, in downtown Austin, handing out free InfoWars bumper stickers. I didn't tell them to do that, but they're out there doing that. So there you go. If you see them, flag them down. We're going to have South by Southwest coverage all throughout the week and next week as we hijack their operations. I'm going to do some overdrive here to finish up with all of these callers. I mentioned some of this news, but didn't really get into it in detail. London Guardian, rising energy prices will change and will challenge Western way of life, Ministry of Defense report as they jack up energy prices worldwide. That's the plan. So they act like it's accidentally happening. APCEO, government undermining right-to-know laws. FDA proposes to let drug companies undermine official safety warnings. That way we can't actually show you the insert saying vaccines can kill you or give you diabetes or give you narcolepsy or give you epilepsy or hundreds of other things. Literally. I mean, they are really trying to shut stuff down. South by Southwest banned Gene Giant kicks OCA off South by Southwest food panel discussion. So even Whole Foods and people now won't have organic discussions. It's just all a joke. And they're trying to pass a law in Texas banning filming the police. I mean, it is just getting crazy. And then this article, pedophilia in Britain, woven into the fabric of society. Theresa May, the UK has launched a new judge-led inquiry panel to investigate a pedophile ring operated in the 1980s. The Home Secretary warns the allegation is just the tip of the iceberg. The problem is woven covertly, a conspiracy, into the fabric of our society. Yeah, it's a pedophile cult. And a lot of Homeland Security at the top is pedophiles, folks. It's a fact. Just like the Vatican, this is the group. It's not the Vatican. It's not the cops. It's not the British government. It's a pedophile guild of devil worshippers. I don't know how else to explain it to people. It's just, this is now RT UK. I mean, this is mainstream news quoting her, the head of the inquiry. A secret conspiracy of pedophiles woven into the government. And then you find out they're not, pedophilia is only one level. There's Satanism above that. God help us. And then they have all these movies and TV shows about Satanism doesn't exist, and they're always persecuting local police departments that try to report on it, and they make them put in the files that it was just crazy people and not Satanism. There's a huge conspiracy to cover up Satanism and Luciferianism, two different things. Low level, it's Satanism, even in the elite, but the top, it's Luciferianism. Briefly, and then I'm going to go to your phone calls. We're offering the biggest special sales we ever have. And yes, sales spur sales, and so I like sales, but they really are better deals. We already have 30% off DNA Force, free bottles of Ancient Defense when you get 2 bottles of X2 Nascent Iodine. Well, right now, everything at InfoWars Life and InfoWars Store, everything, even stuff already discounted, is discounted with promo code SUPER. Promo code SUPER. Everything is 10% off, everything. InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsStore.com, 10% off all InfoWars Life products. And that's an ad from this morning. Then I decided, no, everything. And it's been changed in the computer code. We probably need to change that banner. 10% off everything. And that's not a fault of my graphics people. It's a fault of me going, you know what? Everything. But it's 2 days only. We're going to end this at 2 o'clock Wednesday because I launched it today. I'm going to run a little bit more than 2 days. I'm going to end it at 2 o'clock Wednesday. It is Monday the 16th. On the 18th, we will terminate this special on everything. Whether it's Survival Seed Vault, Molon Labe clothing, books, films, everything. InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsStore.com. And more importantly than buying products from us, even though they're super high quality and life-changing when you talk about InfoWarsLife.com, pray for us. Defend the Republic. Pray that I be strong. I'm under a lot of attack. It makes me stronger, quite frankly, and I just don't know why I'm so blessed. I just love God, and I appreciate all of you. Spread the word about the show. The enemy hates it, whether it's AM, FM, internet. Tell people. The enemy wants to shut us down for a reason.
Genesis Communications
we are in the dragon's face, stabbing it viciously. Stay with us. Alex Jones here. For the last 2 years, I've been working with top doctors, nutritionists, and chemists to design a nutraceutical formulation that has truly life-changing health benefits. So many other formulations out there contain toxic ingredients, synthetic additives, and even GMOs. Introducing the all-new Ancient Defense Herbal Immunity Blend, crafted with over 14 key ancient herbs and extracts to supercharge and prepare your body for what experts admit is the most dangerous season of the year. We have rejected perfected hundreds of other formulations in our quest to bring you what is simply the most powerful and comprehensive proprietary formula that we have ever created in the realm of herbal immunity. Experience the benefits of combining over 14 ancient herbs and extracts with exciting new advances in nutraceutical science. Now is the time to secure ancient defense for you and your family. Visit InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139. That's InfoWarsLife.com.